It is both the return of a prodigal son to the country and the birth of a new musical style. The singer, author and composer Rabbi Slow, who experienced a dazzling success very young before going into exile for 20 years in the United States. Fortunately, he's back in Benin with a new ambition to impose on the world a real national urban music known as Afrochink, which owes as much to traditional music as to more modern rhythms. Our correspondent in Cotonou, Didier Sogba, met the artist and his music. Take a listen. Rabbi Slow, whose real name is Wilfred Huwanu, one of the driving forces behind somehow modernizing traditional Beninese music, Chingumin. The artist, who spent nearly 20 years in the United States, has developed a new musical concept, Afrochink, a clever blend of traditional Beninese and modern music. In fact, Rabbi has been immersed in music since his childhood.
I didn't really choose. I got into music a long time ago when our grandmother, one of our mother's side, who was a fetishist and taught singing techniques to young people, youth from the convent. I'm one of the people who started what's called Afro in Africa, but I thought I could always recreate history even if it means that people won't believe at the beginning as they have always known something else. But the objective is clear. It's to create music with a Beninese identity, whether they like it or not. As long as we have this musical breath, Afrochink can be defined as Chigomai, the traditional music of Benin mixed with jazz, blues and R&B. Chingumin is typically Beninese rhythm still played throughout the country during traditional gatherings.
The origin of the Chigomai rhythm is from Savalou in the 41 hills in Benin. Our ancestors used to play this rhythm at funeral ceremonies, wedding and traditional christenings. To play Chigomai, you need the gotak, gourds, sticks, and a bucket and water. The first famous artist was Adiso before Alokon made it popular. Tohan Stan was the first to modernize Chigomai with the chink system. He went on to enjoy some international success. Today it's Rabbi Slow. What he's doing should be encouraged. To help Afrochink become Benin's signature music, the Beninese government has set up a committee of experts of artists, arrangers and sound engineers. Work is in progress and the Ministry of Culture does not wish to say more for now. However, one of the committee members is convinced that the government's assistance will be decisive for the future of Afrochink. So Afrochink is the new expression of the chink system initiated by Stan Tohon and promoted by Rabbi Slow. And for me, it's the future of Beninese music. If chink has conquered the international scene, even if there has indeed been a problem with the promotion of chink, as there hasn't been any real follow-up, but it's still a type of music adopted internationally. That's why I think Rabbi Slow was right. We're talking about political will, the minister and culture and the government that has decided that Afrochink will be Benin's identity music will have to follow suit. We'll have to work towards that, and in any case, Benin is a sound reservoir. We have so many rhythms, so much music, but we still have to concentrate on one piece of music and start by making the success of that music and exporting it, and then we'll see. One thing is sure, this musical identity honed by Rabbi Slow after many years of studying music in New York is gaining more and more fans among Beninese artists. I've realized that the Chigomai music can be exported. Chigomai, like Gombe, is music that's easy to dance on, and that's what made
Afro-Ting more appealing to me when it came along.
Here in Cotonou, Rabbi Slow is making the headlines in Benin. Since his return to Benin, he has been working with his team to bring to his fans a new album spiced up with Afro-Chink.
It's good music. It's music that's been inspired by Chigaman since the beginning. And now he spiced it even more. He added other ingredients to make it available to an international audience. Yes, Afro-Chink can make its mark internationally if it's promoted properly. Many people think of Afro-Chink music in terms of rhythm, but it's not just the rhythm. To support the rhythm, to highlight it, you need the choreography. Afro-Chink music is also about the look, the way you dress, so it's the whole that gives our beautiful Benin its new musical and cultural identity.
In the opinion of everyone here, it's an obvious success and the beginning of a great adventure for the renewal of Benin's cultural industry and identity.